Fallout New Vegas is probably one of the best Fallout games ever created, and one of the most modern Fallout games ever created. The reason I chose Fallout New Vegas is simply because out of all the Fallout games, this one gives you the most choice and freedom I've ever seen in a Fallout game. Fallout 1 and 2 is arguably better. When it comes to the current gaming generation, it's just more practical to play Fallout New Vegas. No one wants to go back to Fallout 1 and 2 and then play a turn-based combat system game. Yeah, it was cool back in the day, but it's not anymore. We want something better. So Fallout New Vegas is the best way to go about it. I'd love to go into more detail as to why Fallout New Vegas is the top choice of all the Fallout games, but this video isn't about that. This video is how to enjoy the Fallouts, all the Fallout games from 1, 2, 3, New Vegas, and maybe a little bit of 4. 4 doesn't actually count for most of this, but there might be a few aspects that you can apply to Fallout 4. Thankfully, because the Fallout games are user-friendly, believe it or not, we're really going to only go over 4 different categories as to what to do. These categories consist of character creation, special attribute choice, stat choice, and what to do. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So like most modern Fallout games, the first thing you're going to notice that the game wants you to do right away is make your character. Now, no one in the entire world should tell you how to do this. There should be no tutorials online on how to do this. There should be nothing human being, species, animal, phantom, not even God himself, the creator of mankind, should tell you how to make a creation. You create something out of your own image or fantasy, whatever floats your boat. So in my case, I'm going to roleplay an evil scientist, okay? Because that's the whole idea of Fallout. You're roleplaying a character, and you're applying that character's traits and looks into your gameplay. So right now, I'm going to stick with the male, because I want to, that's why. The Caucasian is the way I'm going to go. Face, all that good stuff. Okay, this is starting to look more like an evil scientist. I mean, to my eyes it is. Maybe not to you, but we're not playing for you, we're playing for me. But when you play the game, no one's gonna tell you what you can do. You're gonna do it, and we're gonna fucking like it. Now, this is just my opinion, but when you start a Fallout game, it makes you pick your special points. And it's kind of annoying because they sort of make it page by page. Just go to the end. Fallout 4, I think it just lets you see the whole thing right away. Just go to the end. That way you can see everything at once. And what I like to do is turn everything down to 1. But again, you can do it however you want. So the point of special points are you pick what you want. There's no guide online. There's nothing you should do. I mean, unless you're really wanting to play the game just to beat it, then sure, go ahead and YouTube search most OP build in Fallout. Enter, you know, do what you want. But if you're wanting to enjoy the game, once you've figured out what character you want to roleplay, pick those traits that you visually see that character in. So let's see, evil scientist, he's smart as fuck. Let's put his intel at 10. You know, fuck it, why not? Okay, so this is what I decided to do. We're going to go 4 strength, 7 perception, 4 endurance, 1 charisma, 10 intelligence, 7 agility, 7 luck. This is how I see my scientist character. I know it can be kind of intimidating doing this, because then when you start leveling up and then you pick skills and you might think back and go, oh, maybe I should have put a point in extra in luck and I would have been able to... Don't worry about it, okay? No one's watching you play the game. No one knows what you're going to do, what you're going to run into. It's a single player game, for Christ's sake. And I'm emphasizing this because I did this when I started. I always thought, oh, what if someone doesn't think it's not good enough because it has 1 extra point less in charisma? Don't worry about it. Every little thing is going to be okay. Sorry to pause the video, guys, but there was something I wanted to add. There is a RPG creator kit for you for Fallout New Vegas. I'll put the link in the description. Essentially, what you can do is before you play the game, you can put your traits, your stats, and everything you want into it, and then you can see what perks that you can get. So if you're kind of going for something in particular or a particular perk and you don't know what the requirements are, you can use this website to fiddle around with it if you want to play with your character before you actually create it. So once you skip all the pointless question dialogue interface part, it's going to take you to your skill select. All this is doing is picking 3 skills that you want to boost in. So if you pick, say, explosive guns and lockpick, and then later on down the road you wish you had barter, don't worry about it, because when you level up, you're going to be able to put as many points you want into barter. Up to level 50, because level 50 is the Fallout New Vegas cap. But here's the beauty of Fallout games, guys. If you're unsatisfied with that, you can get a mod. A mod that makes it to where there's no skill cap. Isn't that fucking awesome? Anyway, back on track. So, I'm a scientist, an evil genius scientist. I'm gonna kind of be an intelligent killing machine. Probably not killing everyone. I'm gonna choose a side or faction, but whatever. So I'm gonna pick science. Probably medicine. I'd imagine they're pretty good at, in the medical field. And energy weapons, because I'm not gonna use any regular guns in this playthrough. I think I'm gonna use just only energy weapons.
One more thing from you.
I like it. I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna be done with it. Now, the 2 traits or none is a feature in only Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas. You won't find these in Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 or any other Fallout games. Well, main title games, I should say, because I don't know about the other ones like Tactics and whatnot. These are optional. You can choose to use these or not. You can just hit done if you want. Read them at your own, at your own pace. Do what you got to do. Personally, I just like to pick Wild Wasteland. It just kind of adds some funky random events throughout the game. Just bizarre shit, like weird shit. It just makes it fun. But if you're into that immersive sort of, you don't want your realism sort of roleplay to kind of be broken, then don't pick this one. But I'm going to pick this one. Hardcore mode's another option for you guys if you want to increase your fun level in Fallout games. Most Fallout games now have hardcore mode, or if they don't, they have a mod for it. Basically, hardcore mode means you need to eat and drink and then sleep. Radiation's more deadly. Sometimes you'll have things like different health stuff happen to you. Just weird shit like that. Go ahead and choose that at your own discretion. I'm going to go ahead and choose it in this case. At this point, when it comes to what to do, I really can't tell you what to do. I know. That's funny how that works, isn't it? Listen, the thing is, when you're playing Fallout games, you should really just approach it in any way you want. I mean, if you're really that stuck on what to do, I guess you could do the first quest, which in this case, you could have went to Goodsprings and helped out the town. But really, you should just do what you decide to do. Like, for example, I found this shack making this character, and I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I want to see what's inside. So I walked inside. I think I found a key on the table, and then I was like, oh, what does this key do? And then I found out that it unlocked one of the lockers, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. And then I got a bunch of bullets and shit, pushed a button on a generator, fuck if I know what that does, walked out, saw some powder gangers, and I said, hey, what's up, guys, how's it going? Boom, fucking blew off my leg. So then I went and talked to the powder gangers. I was like, yo, what's up? Sort of blew my leg up. Then I blew my leg up again, and then I killed them because they did that. And then I ended up stealing all their shit because fuck it. So there's really not much I can say as far as what to do. What to do is entirely up to you.